So I wanted to make a quick video for anybody who's thinking about moving to San Antonio, Texas. I wanted to take a high level view. This video took longer than I really anticipated. Once I got in the weeds, it was kind of just spare the moment. But I wanted to just take a look at San Antonio from a top down perspective, focusing on lifestyle, um, culture. I guess is the word lifestyle, culture, um, way of life. That's all embodiment of lifestyle. So that's what I'll be focusing on, and I plan on making future videos, getting more specific, breaking down different areas of San Antonio. But this is a pretty quick overview, but it's not that quick. It's about an hour long, so bear with me. If you stick to the end, there's a treat for you. Maybe.
All right, so the goal is to do this as quickly and succinctly as possible because, quite frankly, I'm going to hold fast to the fact that I am an expert. I'm an expert on San Antonio and the surrounding area, South Texas. I'm from here. My roots are deep in the soil. My roots go back all the way here, 200 years in this area. Luling, Gonzales, 200 years. That's where my family is from. I was actually born here. I was born here in Grenada Hospital, and we lived here in Edna, Texas. That's where I spent my first years of life. I had family all across, all down here in Matagorda Bay. We used to live in Corpus. We moved from Edna. We moved from Edna to Kerrville. Where's Kerrville? Where's Kerrville? God dog it. Why did I lose Kerrville? Kerrville Junction. Kerrville. Where? God dog it. Where's Kerrville? Kerrville, right here. Used to live in Kerrville. Moved to Kerrville to Corpus to San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio since 2001. San Antonio's home. I know San Antonio. So I'm going to try to explain everything about San Antonio. People who are curious about living here because it's all about lifestyle. Different lifestyle, of course, income and kids and job, which is tied to income, plays a big part in where you choose to live. But we're in the times of more remote employment, work, gig economy, things of that nature, and we're not tied to a location, a lot of people are choosing to live the slower, small town lifestyle. So, um, as far as Floresville, Polk, Fall City, even all the way in this area, you can find some great values, larger lots. Again, lower cost of living, fewer amenities depending on what you preference. But if you like the outdoor lifestyle, there's more open space, more hunting, fishing. A lot of fishing holes closer to the bay. Um, and you can pay a fraction of the price for comparable properties. There's some nice properties you can find out here. Of course, there's not as many new builds out in as you get out this way, but in Floresville, there's a you'll on this area, even Lavernia, you'll see new builds. Seguin is actually quietly booming and raising in value, even out to Lockhart and Luling. A lot of growth. Of course, we know Kyle, Buddha, all the way up to Austin is just ridiculous. So I'm going to try to explain this as quickly and succinctly as possible. And then you get out to here to the southwest of San Antonio. Got here to the southwest of San Antonio. This is traditionally more industrial. 35 is a major corridor for transportation going down to Laredo and Mexico. Asherton, a lot of oil. This is oil country, Eagle Shale, so it's a lot of temporary housing out here, boom and bust. But you can choose to find you can choose to live out here. There you can find. I've seen some nice houses in Pearsall and Dilley. I've seen some nice houses out here. I've been all and through here. Okay, so now San Antonio to the south. This is still a developing area. You have Lackland. Lackland is a major source for traffic or for people who are moving, military. But a lot of military will choose to live close to Lackland if they're in station in Lackland. Even live on base. Or this area right here, Medina Base, Solana Ridge. This is a lot of new builds are popping up out here off of Old Pearsall. Medina Base Road, as you can see, Lennar, Elm Valley. It's a lot of new builds out here, and it's still it's a cheaper or more. You'll find better value. You find decent values out here, and some decent amenities out here, and you're close to 90, 410. If you want to shoot out to Medina Lake, you have or even out here. Pretty close. Traders Villages out here. So again, military. It's still a pretty developing area. You have Valley High. Valley High is an older area. You can find some decent houses out there. Depending on your style. The most populous area by far, I don't have numbers to support that, but traffic out here is ridiculous. This whole area, Alamo Ranch, Culebra, Villages of West Creek, all out here. These are the 782, 78245, 78253, 78252, 78254, 78251, even a little 78250, I believe in here. 78250, 78251. It's a very populated area. 78245. This area is got a lot of amenities. Up and down 151. 151 can get get a lot of traffic though. Can get very busy. 410, this area can get very busy. It's a hot spot area. It's a very family oriented area. Again, you have military that live out here. SeaWorld is out here. All along here, you'll find a lot of different amenities and good schools, hospitals. Westover, Christus Santa Rosa is a renowned medical facility. SeaWorld, Hyatt Residence Club, San Antonio, very nice resort style hotel. Good schools again. All through here will be moderately priced houses. Over in Heritage, let me get to this fast. Over here in Heritage is an older area. My wife, when I first started courting my wife, I was a little East Side boy, so I stayed over here, and I drove over here to come see her. right? Her dad stayed right off of here. They stayed in a newer house. This area over here is older, mostly, yeah, older. Over here is a lot of new builds. I drove all the way over here, and it used to be nothing out here off of 151. 151 didn't even exist in its current incarnation. So all out here was new. All I hear is pretty brand new, so it's still still developed. It's developed now, but at that time, back in 2003, it was nothing out here. Um, Alamo Ranch is again, it's a master plan community. Only thing out here out here back then was only thing out here back then was Taft High School, and Alamo Ranch was just a thought. And then Alamo Ranch, yeah, it was a thought, and it manifested into quite a community, quite a thriving community, good schools, lots of amenities. Alamo Ranch is a nice place to raise a family. Lots of selection of houses from the probably the you could probably maybe still find something. No, I doubt it. I doubt you can find something in the 100s out here. Maybe the upper 180s. Maybe. But yeah, these two plus. You can even find 4, 5, 600,000 houses out here in Alamo Ranch. So they have little pockets that are a little bit more luxurious, but a lot of selection out here. Again, very popular um, for families and yeah, mostly family. San Antonio's a family-oriented city. It really is, um, and statistics prove that. Yeah, we're younger with bigger families in San Antonio, and yeah, you'll see a lot of young, kind of hip. I would kind of say families that kind of stay out here. You know, hip and yeah, it's this call center central out here. Um, yeah, Alamo Ranch is cool. Okay, Piper's Meadow, Piper's Creek. This area, Leon Valley, older homes. You can find some 150s. Um, you can probably find some in the 150s out here, ranch style, or just less than 2,000 square feet, 3 4 bedrooms. Decent houses, decent houses. 1 stories. You'll find a lot out of here. Over here, Bronze Station. Bronze Station is real nice. Bronze Station, this pocket right here, this 78254. Down here, 78250. There's some nice houses out over here in the Great Northwest and Northwest Park, North Chase. So actually, I like some of these houses off in here. You can find some pretty sneaky good values out here, actually, and I have noticed some flips in this area as far as investing. So that's a possibility in this area if you find it's like a maze in here. I used to do deliveries, and this was my area. Actually, this whole area, and it can get pretty mazy off of here. It's pretty extensive. I'd like to know the numbers of housing stock in here, but you can find some sneaky good houses in here. Saying 78250. These off of Shanefield, off of here 78254, 78253. I know my zip codes. This is 78254. Yeah, Bronze Station. So going down Tezzel, Bandera, off in here in Bronze Station, Tezzel Heights. This area got some nice houses. For probably up to $500,000 houses. Nice lots of trees, park-like setting in here. So this is in this 1604. Bandera does get pretty busy. 1604 is always pretty busy. off in your Saddlebrook Farms, you can find some decent houses, some nice houses. So this is a nice little value out here. Park-like setting again. You'll find a lot of older people that stay out here, but there are families. Um, Not a bad area. So over here, okay, you have O.P. Schnabel Park, which is a O.P. Schnabel Park. It's a nice park, pretty big park. Great for dogs, great for working out. Um, lots of amenities in that park. It's a major park, O.P. Schnabel, and you're basically getting into the extension of the medical center once you get on this side of Bandera and O.P. Schnabel Park, Babcock North. You have up to Houseman. A lot of new builds in here. Lots of amenities of course, off Bandera. Lots of places to eat. This is pretty much an extension. It's a little bit older area, but it's an extension of what's going on in Alamo Heights. Alamo Ranch. Um, and I'll get to that up there. Hope y'all are following me. I hope this is a good video. I don't want to make it too formal. I just want to talk about San Antonio. And then Leon Valley is notorious for police stopping you. And no, let me not generalize. Let me not go there. Leon Valley is just notorious for speed traps. I'll say that. There you go. And again, medical center area, up to. So this is all a lot of new builds, older, nicer. How can I explain it? Up closer to 1604, of course, is going to be more new builds. Farther north you get, the newer you get. Further down, over here off in Oakland Estates, there are some estates. There are some nice, I think up to like a couple of maybe an acre or two lots in here off of Hollyhock. Sneaky nice area in here. Says country view. It is what it is. It's lots of trees, heavily wooded area. Baumbergen Nature Park. It's a nice area. I like it out here. Lots of amenities. You're getting closer to the medical center. As you get this on this part of the medical center, you're gonna see more condominiums. You're gonna see more traditional neighborhoods, family oriented. You'll see a lot of You'll see some townhome communities stuck off in here too. You'll see a lot of garden homes stuck in here. It's families, and then you could tell there's a lot of accommodations for the medical professionals. But then, and there's lots of, you're getting close to I-10. So there, off of I-10, there are lots of amenities, lots of places to eat. I-10, this is a hotbed area all the way. I-10, I-10 is just always going to be a hotbed area, pretty much anywhere you go, anywhere I-10 is. Now, again, you have your pockets of everywhere. I think this kind of applies to a lot of cities. You have pockets that just stand out from the rest, because you have over here off of Wurzbach, there are some sneaky nice houses, nice communities. Oakdale, sneaky nice. You have, hold on, I think I just lost it. Where did I go? Where am I at? Let me not lose you. USAA was, with the pandemic, USAA is not USAA how it was, but that was a major, it's a major employer here in San Antonio. USAA is over here in this area. Um, yeah, again, the medical center. Where was I looking for? My goodness. Anyway, well, there goes Methodist Hospital. That's where all my children were born. I was looking for my taco place. Yeah, okay, over here, off Data Point. It's got some of the best tacos. Where is it at? I don't even know. I'm afraid to zoom in because my computer's not working the best right now. It's a taco place over here off Data Point. They have great taco. All right, so we're gonna move past I-10 on the other side of I-10. And all up and down I-10, there's lots of amenities, lots of entertainment, food. But we're gonna stay on this side of 1604. We're gonna go to the North Central, going from left to right, west to east. North Central has a more of a kind of old money feel. I might be characterizing that wrong, but you do have off of Lock Hill Selma, Lock Hill Estates, Walker Ranch out here, Chavano Park. Chavano Park is renowned for its opulence. Chavano Park. I'll try to show some graphics of Chavano Park. Chavano Park is beautiful, beautiful area. Wooded, unique housing stock. You'll find $1 million houses in Chavano Park. Chavano Park. You have a renowned school. I don't know if it's as renowned as it used to be because a lot of people are still moving further north. But Clark High School has had its acclaim. Elm Creek is a gated community that has $3-4 million houses plus. It's gated and guarded community. Very nice houses in Elm Creek. Again, Chavano, Chavano Woods, Chavano Heights, all Chavano, Hunters Creek, and you have Fuel Hardburger Park. Fuel Hardburger Park has two different entrances, two different. I messed this up. Yeah, Phil Hardburger Park has two different entrances and basically incarnations, and it's a very nice park. Great for dogs, great for working out. It's a master plan park by our former mayor Phil Hardburger, who to his credit, developed a lot of what we see now in San Antonio. Him and Nelson Wolf, a lot of credit goes to them for the development and growth we see in San Antonio now. You have all the way out to, okay, so I highlighted this North Central area. A lot of apartments in here, especially off Blanco. A lot of apartments in here. There are pockets in here, like off Breezeview. There are pockets that are pretty rough. Can get a little rough, and not to characterize or generalize or stereotype anybody, but it can get pretty rough in little pockets off here. Some older houses, heavily wooded areas. Lock Hill Selma, Wurzbach Parkway. Wurzbach Parkway has gone through its transformation. It's a nice little corridor that alleviates a lot of traffic. It took a long time for it to get completed, but it's been completed, and and over here you have, for Phil Hardburger Park, you have the what's it? I think it's the biggest land bridge in North America now, something like that. And that's connected to Phil Harburger Park. So there's a lot of amenities out here off of West Avenue and Blanco. Um, Lots of amenities, lots of places to eat. Silverhorn Golf Club. Go out there and you can tee off. I've been out there before. Lots of gated communities. Again, lots of hills, woods. Inwood is a gated and guarded community. Also, it is it's older, kind of like Elm Creek, to where it had more prestige back in the day. But hell, you'll still find beautiful houses. I mean, they haven't gone anywhere. They just don't have the name recognition off top for people who are not from San Antonio. They don't have the name recognition. Like if you were to move to San Antonio, you'd probably hear names like the Dominion or Alamo Heights or other places before you'd hear Inwood or Elm Creek. But Inwood and Elm Creek had their time to where they were, and Chavano Park, to where they were very prestigious, and they still are prestigious. Um, Dave Robinson used to live in Inwood. I think a lot of Spurs players did or do live in Inwood. So yeah, there's all the way from apartments to um, in this area. Let me see. You got Walker Ranch. Walker Ranch. You'll find I think up to $1 million houses, but then you have Hollywood Park, $1 million plus houses. Hill Country Village. Um, but then you'll find down here off of West Avenue and Harmony Hills, you'll find some um, $200,000 houses. Then you get over here close to the all right on the other side of 281, above Wurzbach Parkway. You have a nice park area. McAllister Park is a huge park. It has dog park, baseball, lots of amenities. I like McAllister Park, Thousand Oaks. Um, this is a very family oriented corridor. Also, lots of families. There are pockets of new builds that you'll see in here, and moderately priced houses. There's nothing really out of the ordinary. Two to 400,000 in this area for the most part. Though, as you get off this, when you get in this lower Bitters area, you'll see some $600,000-700,000 houses. There's off Redland Oaks and Jones Maltzberger, you'll have some $1 million houses actually. Out here, and then you'll find some larger lots, some large sprawls actually off of like Stall Road and Bulverde. Um, yeah, I include Stall Road's over here, but yeah, you'll see some. Now you get down here. As you get further back down here, the values will go down, and there's actually pockets of a lot of townhomes, garden homes in here, a lot of apartments. Nacogdoches is a major corridor for commerce, so everything food. Comanche Lookout Park is a great workout place. I have a good tailor over here actually off of Judson Road. Just as a tip, if you need a tailor, holler at me. I got a great tailor. Up here, some new builds off top of line, more newer builds. Not a whole lot going on over here. Uh, not not too bad on traffic over out here. Well, it can be. Out to Retama Park. Retama Park has not had its glory like it used to be. Um, Now I covered this green area. Man, I hope I'm not going to. I basically made this whole green area. It starts like in Garden Ridge, which is one of my favorite areas of San Antonio. Garden Ridge, Natural Bridge Caverns. Um, I basically made this whole area because that's when you get out to like more hill country, larger estates, and while you'll find probably you'll find little pockets of little small, maybe like um, ranch houses. For the most part, you're going to be playing in the upper 300s up to $1 million, going out to even in Garden Ridge, Spring Branch. You're going to be playing in the 3 to 4 500 range at least. Dripping Springs has one of the best um, school districts. Wimberley School District is or schools are renowned with Dripping Springs, Canyon Lake, um, Lake Travis, all the way out to going to Austin. Some renowned schools, lots of beautiful areas. Let me circle back to the over here. I hope I'm not going to. I'm just gonna do this video. I'm just knocking it out. I'm talking about San Antonio. Yeah, going out to Bernie. Bernie is this whole area. It's you're gonna find some of the best, most prestigious, most yeah, luxurious opulence out here. You got the Dominion out here, Fair Oaks Ranch, all off of in Dominion, La Cantera. What is it? What's it called? Scenic Loop Road. Beautiful houses, beautiful houses, and you're up in the hill. You're getting more up in the hills, so it's gonna be more like maybe some of my California cohorts may like it out here because it's hills, and even when you go out, if you want to go out to Lake Hills and Medina Lake, for a long time the lake was very dry, and then we had some good rain, hurricane stuff that came within the last few years, and Medina Lake is starting to thrive again. And yeah, it's a lot of like that California hill and canyon type lifestyle. You can find that all out here, all out here. Farrell's Ranch. Farrell's Ranch is kind of what it sounds like. It's a lot of ranch style sprawls, kind of like how it actually reminds you of Chavano Park a little bit. It's kind of connected. Um, Timberwood Park, it's nice. I like Timberwood Park. Bulverde. There's some breweries out here. And for Spring Branch wineries. Of course, you got the lake. Tubing is very popular on Canyon Lake. Natural Bridge Caverns is scenic, beautiful. Gruen has this little thriving live music scene. Of course, we're in COVID, but that still could be there. Now, let me wrap this up. Okay, so I covered more of the outer area. We have the northeast, upper northeast. I labeled this one more upper northeast, 35, Church Cibolo, even Selma, and Universal City. Basically, this is the Randolph Air Force Base, but yeah, Universal City. There's off in here, off 10 and 15, 18, Lower Seguin, some real nice houses. I like the houses over here. And since we're just gonna, I just want to be very candid and just talk about the city as it is. This is where you're gonna find the most concentration of black people in San Antonio. This this whole area, okay. From the east side, from the near east side to the near northeast side, the northeast side, the far northeast side. Out here's are nice houses for the most part. Especially this right here. There's a lot of new builds, beautiful $1 million mansions out here. Uh, New builds, a lot of new builds off of 1518. Church Parkway is nice. Off of 3009, 1103. You have Steel, Cibolo Steel, which was we consider part of San Antonio, but Cibolo, they have a renowned athletic program. Their football team won the state championship a while back. Of course, you got Judson out over here, the lower or the mid northeast side, in Converse, which is where I live. And yeah, Judson is a renowned school. Lots of amenities. Again, this is where you're gonna find the most concentration of black people, like the military. It's actually pretty diverse in this area. This area is actually pretty diverse, and over here is pretty diverse. But again, it's gonna be a lot of military, a lot of families. You're gonna find moderately priced houses, 200s up to the 500s. In like this pocket, like Woodland Oaks, some of these pockets off Church Parkway, some of these you can get up to the, and some of these houses off 1103. I believe some of those houses can go up to like the sevens, off of yes, probably like the sevens, and mostly in here you're gonna find 200 plus, just regular four threes. Pretty consistent over here as far as housing stock. Just pretty, I'd just say normal. I live in a pretty normal house. Four bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,000 something square feet. It's pretty normal, you know. That area, nice area, not a bad area. Over here, not to generalize, it's a little rougher. Camelot, rough. No sign right now of growth or nah. Kirby, Sunrise, it's not there. I'll be honest with you. Maybe one day, but yeah, it's an industrial area over here a little bit. Some food places. Not a bad area. Camelot can get a bad name. Off Montgomery can get kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Sunrise, yeah, it can get a little. Candlewood, it can get a little real. I ain't gonna lie. Kirby can get a little real, but it's some nice pockets. Some places are kind of street by street. Some over here for Eisenhower, East Terrell Hills, yeah, again street by street. Some you find some alright houses. Now you're getting over in the north. Now you're getting over into where Fort Sam is. A lot of apartments over here. Oakville Farms is gated. It's nice. I think they probably have $1 million houses in here. Village North, nice. Of course, now you got Alamo Heights. Alamo Heights is top of the line. $1 million plus houses. All the amenities. My favorite area is San Antonio. By far my favorite area is San Antonio. Everything you need in Alamo Heights. It's got everything. It's just got the vibe, the feel. the housing stock, the amenities, the, just the vibe. You got the park-like setting. You're close to everything right here. If you're in Alamo Heights, you can get 410, you get um, 281, 35. And you have the museum, the museum, the lots of places to eat. A few museums in here, like you got the zoo, this area. Well, that kind of gets like to more midtown to downtown. So let me retrace my steps. The over here you're gonna be. Alamo Heights is kind of old money, but I think it's actually transitioning. Alamo Heights is kind of thought of as old money. Terrell Hills, I believe Tommy Lee Jones lives in Terrell Hills. Is a citizen of Terrell Hills. Terrell Hills got some. If you really can't, if you're driving through there, you really can't distinctly determine the line of demarcation between Alamo Heights and Terrell Hills. They all pretty much running the same. Terrell Heights and Alamo Heights, Terrell Hills, they're pretty much one and the same. But once you get over here to Wilshire, like Wilshire Terrace, it does change. In this pocket right here is pretty much the most opulent part of Alamo Heights, and actually up here, it's the most opulent part of Alamo Heights. Over here, still some nice houses, 78209, going all the way to 410. Still some nice houses, very beautiful houses. Lots of good, nice places to eat off Broadway. Um, it's a good Taylor, another good Taylor off of New Braunfels I could tell you about, and off of Broadway that I could tell you about. Got the Country Club if you're a part of the Country Club. Um, One of my favorite places to eat is, let me go down Broadway. So again, let me just establish these are mostly, yeah, definitely more than You're gonna be in the at the lower end for the most part over here. In this corridor, in this pocket, on the lower end, you're gonna find 500,000, maybe four something. I gotta look at my values, but yeah, you're gonna be at least 500,000 up here, and $1 million, definitely you'll hit that over here in Alamo Heights. Especially this little pocket right here. Okay, and that kind of pours into, some people will mistakenly go all the way down here and call this Alamo Heights. Now this is like so this would be like more 7215. So Alamo Heights is 7209. This is more 7215, 7205, 7204, 78201. And I believe 7201. That's for the most. That pretty much covers this area. Excuse me. So we're gonna say from about Trinity, McCullum area, Beacon Hill, Monte Vista, Midtown, Tobin Hill, 5 Points, all the way down to King William, Southtown, through downtown. We're gonna say this is kind of like downtown, of course, has its own distinction. You got the tourist attractions and just the downtown living that is just inherent in being downtown. But on both sides, it's more of kind of like a hipster vibe. I think kind of most downtowns are like that, or close to downtowns is gonna have that hipster vibe. Austin is like that. These are more like, you're gonna have you got your you have St. Mary's is a district, is a like a strip, a district for LGBT. I'll just say it. Yeah, St. Mary's is that's what it is. San Antonio College, you have Tobin Lofts, the Art Museum. Still got the Broadway, excuse corridor, Brackenridge Park. So that's why it kind of ties over to, and Brackenridge Golf Course. So that's why it's kind of married to Alamo Heights, but it's got its own little vibe because it's closer to downtown. It's the McCullough, St. Mary's, um, Broadway are major corridors through here, and it's just again it's a hipster vibe. It's lots of lot. This is probably the most activity filled area of San Antonio because just again what's inherent in downtown museums, the tea gardens, the zoo, botanical gardens. You have the Pearl, which is the Pearl Brewery, and then you have all the food places around there. Lots of condos and apartment living, lofts, lots of just a boom down here. Boom. King William is a Victorian style neighborhood. When I first moved to San Antonio back in 2001, it was on its way up, but it still was kind of in disrepair. From what I understand, like it was King William. It was like the first suburb of San Antonio, so it goes back that far to the 1800s, and beautiful houses. For what I understand, in the 60s and 70s, 80s, it fell into disrepair, and it has seen a revival. Same thing with Southtown, Lavaca. If you can find some flips, if you can still find flips in here for my investors, then there's opportunity to make money in here. At the towers, there's a nice video on YouTube. Maybe I'll leave a link to it about the towers because this whole area is, of course, Hemisphere Park. Spurs used to play here. Tower of Americas. So it's all commercialized now, but this used to be neighborhoods, which is pretty interesting. So you can get lost in here. I love this. I love downtown. I love driving all through downtown, uptown, Alamo Heights. I love this whole area. Tobin Hill, Beacon Hill. Now up here, I didn't shade this area. Now once you get past here, it gets more traditional. Even though right here in Crown River Park is pretty nice. This area is pretty some sneaky. Almost Park is the epitome of opulence. The epitome of opulence. Almost Park. I'll probably show some graphics of that. But over here, you'll 7201, 782, 7201. What else is 787? This is 78212. This is mostly 78201, 78213. 7201, 7213. Yeah. Now you'll be able to find these are you'll find older houses in here. You can find some rough spots in here off of Vance Jackson, Blanco. You can find some rough spots all through here, but then you'll find pockets like off West Avenue and Jackson, Vance Jackson, like little pockets where there's Very nice houses. Balcones Heights. You'll find pockets where it's nice. I highlighted Jefferson and Monticello Park because it's real nice over here. Little corridor of Monticello Park is very nice. Older houses. A lot of them have been redone. So I highlighted that. But you'll also find, like in Inspiration Hills, you'll find some eclectic houses actually in Inspiration Hills, and some nice views, some sneaky nice views. Off Thunderbird Hills, you'll actually find some sneaky nice houses. Ingram Hill, you'll find some sneaky nice houses. But then so you'll also find some. It has its rough patches, humbly, just not trying to disparage anybody. Of course, I did cover. You'll on the west side, you'll find your rough spots, which you'll classify as hood. I won't lie to you. Older houses, lots of pride, lots of tradition. Um, so that's something to be said for. There's not one area of San Antonio that I just wouldn't absolutely would just feel totally unsafe in. You know, again, there's a lot of tradition. This is a traditional area. A lot of families have been here, all the west side. Um, but there's some good schools, St. Mary's, good parks, Monterey Park, Rosedale Park. But again, I highlighted Jefferson and Monticello Park because that kind of stands out as far as real nice areas. This is a 7-8. This is not still 7201, 78207 is over here. 78237, 782 78211 will be down here, like in the Thompson area. 78226, 78227 back over here. Rainbow Hills, Lackland Terrace, Meadow Village, 78227, and 78251, 78245, 7238, 782. Over here we have 78, 78221, 7203, I believe, 7213. Okay, so I hope you're still watching this video. It's probably a long video. 7225. Yeah, this is older, traditional. Even though down here, like South Florida, it's actually seen a little revival. You're seeing some activity, Riverside, Mission, the Mission. Some actually, there's some new builds along the river and the Mission. So it's some revivals going on. So if you're an investor, you can actually find some, like, if you look, because again, we're close to downtown, close to 10. If you choose to look, if you choose to be brave, choose to maybe get ahead of the curve, get ahead of the curve, you can find some good values, maybe some possible flips, some possible vacant lots in here. And there's some great returns that can be made over here because there's starting to be new activity for kind of a younger, hipper consumer. The southeast is still kind of again, tradition, older houses. You can find something in the one. You can probably find something in the 130s, maybe even the 120s, maybe around here. Apartments. If you're an investor, though, there's actually a lot of sneaky. I keep saying sneaky. There actually a lot of little multi-families around here, duplexes in this area. You do have you do have Highland Park. Highland Park is a great flip area. At least it was. It had been. A lot of flip activity had been going on in Highland Park. I think it's slowed down a little bit, but that's Highland Park is a for you investors. Is a great flip area, and it's a nice area to live. It's one of the standout areas in this section. Um, there is a little pocket off of Pecan Valley Park Estates. There's actually some very nice houses. Yeah, South Sidelines is a nice park. And then Rigsby is a corridor for. It's got some food and a few amenities, and it's not bad off of Rigsby. Now you got the east side, the near east side. This is the traditional east side. When you think of when people say the east side, is what people think about. So I used to live where am I at? Off of East Houston. Went to Sam Houston High School. We used to live off of here, and there's actually, of course, okay. So it's the traditionally black side of town. There are some inherent stereotypes that come with that. Stereotypes for a reason. So there are some there's something that holds weight with that. But you got Denver Heights, which is near downtown. Denver Heights is slowly but surely revitalizing. It's not. There's still plenty of room and space for investors to get in and see some returns and develop property in this area. Lots of vacant lots, extended lots in Denver Heights. I'll try to show some graphics on that. This whole area is east. They call it the East Side Promise area neighborhood. It's supposed to have, well, I won't get into that. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of older houses. You have Dignity Hill. Dignity Hill is probably was like the first place to experience revitalization, gentrification, whatever you want to call it, on a massive scale, in a rapid manner. Dignity Hill changed, and Denver Heights is changing, but it hasn't followed suit like Dignity Hill. Dignity Hill changed, but there's still actually a lot of opportunities for flips in Dignity Hill. But yeah, that's where some big major flips went on in Dignity Hill. Jefferson Heights. I used to live in Jefferson Heights. Jefferson Heights is experiencing a boom. I flipped some houses in Jefferson Heights myself, and there's still some opportunity there for you investors. You have over here in Harvard Place where they had the Wheatley Courts. The Wheatley Courts has changed. They knocked them down and they revitalized them. Not so much gentrification, quite so, because they put some of the same people in there. But it's changed, and it's not bad. It's not bad on the east side. It's not bad. It's really not. Things happen, but it's not bad. I love the east side. Not bad. This whole area, Spurs play over here. Again, you'll find houses from the 150s up to the in Dignity Hill. You find $500,000-$600,000 houses. Denver Heights, you'll find some $300,000-$400,000 houses that have been revived. You'll still find traditional houses in Coliseum Park and the Arena District, Wheatley Heights. So you'll still find under 200,000 traditional houses over here in Eastwood. Eastwood is nice. Eastwood has its streets that are very nice. Dellcrest the same way. You can find some great values in Skyline. I think I covered everything.